Trading isn't about indicators or strategies. Trading is literally about mastering your mindset. And that is one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my journey. So today I will be sharing my 5 key takeaways, all my trading experience that I'm sure will help you guys level up your trading as well. And let's start with the first point, which is control your emotions. Before you learn to control your emotions, you need to understand what you're actually feeling. And you can only experience that feeling by actually being active in the market, by actively trading a real funds account or a funded account where you will get the sense of the honest and real emotions that a trader goes through. Now, once you've experienced all the different types of emotions, you can make sure to take notes of these type of emotions and try to understand why are you feeling that way. Are you anxious? Are you scared? Are you fearful? There's always a why behind every mistake and every emotion that you make. Now, the market overall does not care about your emotions. So even if you're euphoric after a win or you're devastated or anxious after a loss, the market doesn't care. This means that you need to understand that you must stay calm. It doesn't matter what type of result you have. If you end up having a loss, you must stay calm. And if you end up having a win, you also must stay calm and just be robotic. Have a trading plan, have trading rules, follow these and keep applying this without reacting emotional. So I've learned that emotional discipline is what separates good traders from great traders. And if you're trading out of fear, greed, or frustration, you're basically setting up for failure. The second lesson is stick to your strategy. When I first started trading out, I was literally switching strategies day in and day out. I was trying out support and resistance, and then I went to order blocks, and then I watched a video on ICT, and I was like, damn, what should I use? What actually works? The moment I started narrowing down my strategy and actually defining my strategy and my playbook, that's when I saw the level up in my trading. So if you are on that stage right now where you don't know what type of strategy you want to use, test out the strategy, back test the strategies, and see what suits you the best. And whatever suits you the best, stick with that and then try to improve on there. So make sure you have a playbook, make sure you have setup, make sure you have entry confirmations and your confluences that you just repeat day in and day out. And another thing you need to keep in mind is that every strategy has losing streaks. So just because your strategy is not working for a week, 2 weeks, maybe even for an entire month, doesn't mean that the overall strategy doesn't work. It just means that your strategy right now and the probabilities for your strategy are not in your favor. But since the market is constantly shifting and constantly changing, means that after a few months or a few weeks, the strategy will get the probabilities of winning back, right? So even if you are in a losing streak with the strategy, you need to make sure that you don't just because of that start switching strategies. Otherwise, you're literally fighting against the probabilities. So trust your strategy and let the probabilities play out. Now, the third lesson is accept losses. Losses are part of the game. And I know I keep repeating this in all the other videos. I keep repeating this and telling this to my students every time. But guys, this is the main lesson that you must burn into your brain. You must understand that losing is part of the game. There's literally no strategy and no trader in this world that has a 100% win rate. It's just impossible. Unless you're like a time traveler and you know exactly what's going to happen in the market, it is impossible to have a 100% win rate. And you know what that means? That means that even the most profitable, the most famous, the best traders in the world lose. And now the important part is how do you handle losses, and this how you handle losses will define if you are a constant profitable trader or if you keep running in circles and still being unprofitable. The key is to not let losses affect you and drive you into negative habits. Just because you have a loss doesn't mean that now you need to try and make back the loss or you need to over risk and risk more on the trade. What losses should mean for you is a lesson. So you want to make sure that when you lose, you analyze the data. Why did you lose? Was it something you could have avoided, or was everything according to your plan? Now, whatever the result is, make sure you use that data to improve and adjust your playbook and your strategy to redefine that. So once you learn and accept the fact that every loss that you have is not actually a loss, but a lesson, that's when you have the mindset shift. That's when trading overall will become much, much easier for you, and you will not fall into bad habits of over trading or over leveraging. And now let's come to lesson 4, which is focus on risk management and not on profits. So most beginners like to focus on how much they can win. I personally also started off with that. I would open my journal and be like, yo, if I make 1,000 per month in 12 months, I have 12,000. If I flip that 12,000 to a million, by the end of the 2 years, I will be a millionaire, and so on and so forth, right? But that is a false expectation. But the moment you start switching, right, profitable traders think on how they can preserve their capital. They're not thinking on how much money they can make. Because if you have a strategy and you have a trading plan and you have trading rules and you are a disciplined trader, then the profits will come on their own, right? And for me, understanding risk management was a game changer. So make sure that before every single trade, you calculate the risk. And remember, it's not about risking as much as possible. It's about only risking what you can actually afford to lose without your emotions clouding you and getting in the way. And now the last fifth lesson is patience is your best friend. And I know I love this topic. Patience, patience, patience. Because patience literally pays. And the skill of patience is probably the most difficult skill to learn when it comes to trading, especially if you're first starting out. You're all excited, you want to be involved in trades, you want to be involved in the market, but you need to learn that not every day is a trading day, right? Not every day you will get your A+ setups. So you need to make sure that you understand the difference between the market conditions being in your favor and the market conditions not being in your favor. Now, as an example, if the market is consolidating and you see candle up, going down, up, down, and prices literally in that range, barcoding, price is already telling you that today you should probably stay away because you don't want to put money at risk on such a ugly price action. Now, in comparison to other market moves, let's say you get a nice pull to the upside, a nice smaller pullback, another extension to the upside. Now here the market is showing you that it's currently strongly trending, and you should very likely take advantage of those moves to the upside or to the downside depending on the trend. And I personally, early on when I started, I would rush into trades. I would get in on buys, sells, and take like 10 to 20 trades a day. But let me tell you guys, waiting for an A+ setup and actually taking a high probability trade is way more rewarding than getting in on B trades or C trades that are low probability, because you will end up blowing your account. You will not become profitable if you continue chasing the market. Let the market come to you, and the market will not be in your point of interest every single day. So when it's not in your point of interest, you should not be trading, and wait for the market to come to you on the next day, period. And remember this, sometimes the best trade is no trade. So overall, what you should know is mastering technicals is important, but the most important aspect is also mastering your mindset. If you now combine technicals with mindset, you will become an unstoppable trader. So make sure you control your emotions, stick to your plan, manage risk wisely, and stay patient. So those are the key lessons that I've learned during my trading journey. If you apply all of these, trust me, they will save you a lot of headaches. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.